Crabman from Crabman Gaming here, and today I am playing Australian Trip on the Xbox Series X, originally released on Steam in 2017, still $5 on Steam. However, it was released on the Xbox a year later in 2018, where it is normally $1.50. However, for the next 23 days, it is on sale 100% off, completely free for you to own. Let's check out the description. Australian Trip with Dingo. Take a bright and exciting adventure in Australia with the symbol of New Year, Dog Dingo. And I'll let you have a little read through of the rest. It is a puzzle game. Couldn't find much footage of this online. Let's check out the reviews. Great game, way better than I expected. And my favorite one, Game of the Year, not scamming you. Seriously, this game is so technologically advanced. My Series X could barely run it. Let's check out the game. But it is free to own on an Xbox console. Here's our first screen. I don't know what the headphones are doing here. Maybe it's better with a pair of headphones on. The music does get a bit repetitive. Here is our title screen, and we can turn the music on or off. The cross sends you back to the home screen. We can change languages. But we will stick with English. And this is an Australian playing Australian Trip as well. Here is the map. That is a little bit up north near Carnarvon and Exmouth. I actually live in Perth, which is down by 21. Now, it's kind of hard to move around if you press up and down, so I'm just going to press right and go through all 35 levels, and I'll try and play through as many of them as I can. What I do notice is that Australia's looking very, very green, which it is very, very not. There is a lot of desert going on. Here we are up in the Northern Territory, moving over up to Queensland, up to level 12, 13, heading over near Brisbane, the Gold Coast, 14, 15. Where are we going now? Gee, we're back into South Australia. We're just south of Uluru. It's a really weird way that we're going back into Western Australia, out into the wheat belt, out near Kalgoorlie, into some mining down near Perth. Crabman lives just to the left and a little bit south. We're just north of Esperance. We'll keep making our way over near Adelaide, and making our way into New South Wales. And we're going to finish up nowhere near Melbourne, but just somewhere randomly in northern Victoria. So we'll try and get to level 35. Sorry if that was a little bit boring. I probably could have pressed up or down. But let's kick it off with level 1. It is a puzzle game, so your goal is to collect these things. What's quite annoying, if you press the D-pad, you have to press it every time. So you can use the sticks, and that makes your life a little bit easier as well. Oh, I forgot to get that as well. Whoops. Too busy chatting on level number 1. But it's a pretty simple game. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if anyone ever played like candy stand games back in the day, but it looks a little bit like that. And there's a fact about Australia after every level as well. Fun facts about Australia, and I will confirm or deny, I will debunk any rumors, is this true or not. So there are 3 times more kangaroos than humans. Its coat of arms displays a kangaroo and an emu standing together. These animals were selected because their physical features only allow them to move forward and they cannot move backwards. I believe that is true. And these are the same facts after every level, so after level 1 you'll always get this fact. Alright, let's kick it off with level 2. Oh no, I keep trying to use the D-pad, which would make a lot more sense. I think we get a bomb here, we can blow up this crate. But if you are enjoying this video as well, flick a quick like down the bottom. If you subscribe, you're awesome. There's heaps on the channel. If you comment, I'll comment back. Always like having a chat to people. Let's check out this new fact. Fun facts about Australia. Formerly, the British Queen is considered as the head of Australia. That's true, but now it's King Charles. Queen Elizabeth II is on all the dollar coins. She's actually on all the coins on the back. So the front will generally be an animal or a person of interest, and the back is the Queen's head, which it still is now, and I think they'll start phasing in King Charles on the back. She's also on the $5 note as well. Alright, what are we doing here? I think we need to change this with B. It would help if I was concentrating. We'll go get this. We can push this out the way. Gee, try to boomerang me. Oh, here we go. We're through. Australia is the first country that started using plastic money. Nowadays, paper currency is not used there. I don't remember paper notes ever. I think in the 80s, the notes were paper, and they had a $1 and $2 note. Now it's $5 and up. And yeah, it's always been plastic as long as I remember. And a few other countries have followed suit. Plastic notes are awesome. Yeah, I don't know why countries would still use paper notes. Alright, I need to have a little think about what's going on here. Let's get these. I don't really know what you get for those elements, but you get a little star rating after each level, which, you know, do you really care? I don't really care that much. I'll get them if they're easy, and if not, I'm not really that fussed. I can push this into the hole, grab this, and we're through. Canberra was selected as the capital of Australia as a compromise between Sydney and Melbourne. Australians couldn't determine which one they should choose, so they decided to place the capital between them. That is correct. I think it's about 100 kilometers from each city. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just thinking these facts from my own brain here. I need to get that one there. This is actually a lot harder to play while talking. So, look, the game's not bad. I mean, I don't know why you'd pay any money for it when obviously you've got Game Pass. But is it super bad? No, it's okay. It just kind of reminds me of like a free Flash game. The dog fence, also known as Dingo fence, is the longest wall in the world, which divides the continent into two parts. The fence was built to protect the Queensland, should be Queensland, pastures against dingoes, and its length is 5,614 kilometers. Yeah, probably. I have noticed the grammar is a little bit dodgy, but perhaps because it's been converted from Russian, I would say. And the game does claim to have indigenous music as well, which is a little bit controversial unless you are an indigenous Australian. I feel like I've got stuck here. Can I even get out? I may have to start it again. Alright. Me dead. Which you're kind of not supposed to create Australian indigenous music really, unless you are indigenous or have permission from the elders, really. But the music, in my opinion, is pretty average. Vegemite, my favourite. Love a bit of Vegemite on toast. Is considered as the national Australian food. I'm not quite so sure about that. It's a spread for sandwiches made from yeast extract and vegetable and spice additives with a strong flavour, very true, and salty taste. I think it's banned in the US because it has yeast extract, but I'm not 100% sure, but delicious. You get a chance, just spread it thinly. That's the mistake people make. They get a nice thick spread. That's just for your hardcore Vegemite consumers. Not the novices, 100% not for novices here at all. Where's that blue one going? Here. Okay. You can kind of walk through these trees. You'd think that these trees are blocking you, but they're really not. The trees are just not real trees, as Gerard would say from Peep Show. If you ever watched that show. Alright, we need the bomb to, I think we've got a bomb down here. Oh, it's the wrong button. Really, none of the buttons really do anything, like your shoulder buttons do nothing. I think I've got a bomb there as well. Uh-oh, what am I pressing? I keep trying to press the D-pad, which would make a lot of sense in these kind of games, where you can only go in 4 directions. There are over 10,000 beaches in Australia. One can go to a different beach for 27 years and still not be able to visit them all. Well, yeah, it's a giant island, so that kind of makes sense. Like, I live just over 5 minutes from the beach, and it's literally the dog beach, the beach that's so bad it's just for dogs, and it's awesome. So yeah, the beaches are awesome. Alright, I'll push that out the way. This down here. I don't think I need that. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna get boomeranged. Just move these out the way. I don't think I need to do anything with them at all. Alright, level 8 done. The Great Barrier Reef has its own postal service with its own license and stamp, as well as its own PO box. Yeah, probably. I can't say if that's true or not. There we go. Get this thing, we can get this thing. Here we go, level 9 complete. I don't know if we're going to get all 35 levels done. Koalas are one of the few mammals, apart from humans and apes, which has a papillary pattern on its fingertips, and its fingerprints are almost identical to humans. I didn't know that. I'm just going to go with that's true. Alright, what are we doing here? Probably going to need this thing. Probably going to need to reflect there. And this one's probably going to reflect somewhere else. Well, we could just go through here, right? Don't worry about getting all the stuff. Let's just go through. I assume if I can do this. I'm sure this is not really what I was supposed to do, but I'm rolling with it. There we go. Done. 24 rabbits were released on the Australian territory, Australian continent, in 1859. 6 years later, there were over 2 million rabbits, and now the government spends a lot of money on pest control, and rabbit breeding is punishable by big fines. I'm not sure about the rabbit breeding part, but yeah, I think they were released for either sport or food. They were brought over, and then they just escaped. They were contained in an area, so they were going to look after them, and then they did escape. And you can see them just roaming around sometimes. They're pretty feral. Normally bad for things like horses. Can trample on them, and it's not super great. What's happened there? Why can't I go this way? Alright, let's go this way. Alright, that was a weird level. Tasmania Island. Well, we don't normally call it Tasmania Island, it's just called Tasmania, but it's south of the mainland, often gets forgotten about. Has the cleanest air in the world. Compared to is it the cleanest state? Is it the cleanest? I don't know. That sounds really strange to me. Really strange. That is not something I've ever heard. Alright, we're going to work this out here. We need to get the green one there, but... maybe I need to block... oh, I need that thing. Ah, I see what I'm going to do. Okay, let's put one bomb here, one bomb here. It's a bit like Bomberman. I need to bring this thing through, which I didn't do last time, to deflect. How do I get it there? Oh, I see. Push it down here. So I can push this here. How do I get in there? Oh no, oh no. Do you have another bomb? Maybe... Oh, I know what I need to do. There we go, there we go. We've worked it out. Problem solver, Tyson Tonko. Over 90% of the worldwide volume of opals is mined in Australia. Yeah, I would say that is true. But not where I live in Western Australia, it's more a Eastern States thing. Or you go to Coober Pedy, where people live underground because it's so hot. I think it's in South Australia, but probably should know that, to be fair. Yeah, it is in South Australia. Coober Pedy, people live underground, like in the kind of in the rocks because it's so hot. Here we go, looks like we're on the... Oh, no! Got me. Here we go. Alright, where to now? Where's the end? Oh, the ending's there. Okay, let's not mess this up. I can get the blue one down there, but do I need to block it with something? I don't think I do. Excellent. And now we need the green one. Where's the green one go? Up here? I've got no bombs left. I don't know where the green one's supposed to go. Oh, there it is. 2 spots down. Couldn't see it. Hey, we're beating this level. That's a pretty challenging level. The biggest farm in Australia is roughly the size of Belgium. That is correct. There's huge pastoral properties, mainly in Queensland and northern Western Australia and the Northern Territory. They're absolutely enormous. I want to say they're mainly cattle farms, but I could be wrong. I think the strategy is here is to try and go down and across at the same time. Excellent. Just try and make our way directly across. Always nervous standing 1 square away. Oh, here we go. That seems to be working pretty well. I'm going to assume I need them all. I'll try and go down. I can do 2 at once, come on. Look at me. Bomb City. There we go, that should be enough to make it. A bit nervous about getting all the extra stuff as well. Just give it a shot. Should be okay. Oh, we made it. Wicked. Australian Alps get more snow than Switzerland. I say probably, but it mainly snows in the Blue Mountains. Where I live, there's a little mountain called Bluff Knoll, and it might snow there for 1 day every 2 years, and just right at the top. Okay, I can turn this around. Wicked, okay, that is good. I probably need to turn this somewhere. Just 1 square. And down. Oh, I want to go down there first. I need to bomb. Sure. Alright. Oh, geez. Alright, down 2. Okay, I can go through there. Alright, get this. I need the green. Where's the green one? Oh, there's the green one. Where's the green one need to go? I don't know where the green one's... Where's the green one's thing? Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, okay, so I gotta do some bombing. Alright, so I gotta go back around. Okay. So I don't really need... That can move out the way. I don't really need that. I just gotta do some bombing. It does get a bit confusing in the later levels. Pretty much need to get here. And then push it up and across. Just gotta be careful not to mess this up, because it's been quite a long level. And then I can go here, 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 and I reckon I've done it. And they go through here, through here, through here, through here, through here, through here, through here. Okay, let's keep going. Australia is a home of marsupials such as kangaroos, koalas, echidnas, wombats, and others. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well that's weird. Alright, let's keep going. Let's try and solve this mystery. I need to get that one there. So maybe that has to go that way. And this one maybe needs to go... Maybe I need to push this one out. And then this one around. This is just me thinking out loud. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Okay, and I gotta do some bombing. Alright, what do I need to do next? Oh, what are those hoops? I haven't seen those hoops before. Alright, it's gotta let me through here. I don't really know what else I'm doing. does the hoop do? Oh, teleporter. Oh, we've done it. Australia is the only continent without active volcanoes. All right, let's go for it. Sure. All right, so we can go through the hoops. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably pretty doubtful we're gonna get to level 35, but we're gonna give it a red hot crack. That wasn't too difficult. It's probably 3 stars. Over 60% of Australian citizens live in 5 cities: Adelaide, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne and Perth. And we're not talking about Canberra or Hobart or Darwin or the Gold Coast. That's it's getting quite large now as well. But yes, and I think it's about 80% or 85% of Australians live on the coast as well. Where I live in Perth, I think it's one of the longest cities in the world. It's about 150 kilometers north to south, because everyone just lives in a little thin strip by the coast. I see, very tricky. Oh, gee, oh. There we go. Echidna and platypuses lay eggs and feed their children with milk. And they don't really have children, but yeah, their offspring. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's see how many more levels we can do here. Level 19. The thing is, like, if you quit out of the game, you gotta start all the way back from level 1. So I can't just save this and come back to it later. I reckon there's some trick where you gotta send this into a different... Oh no, that worked. I thought that was going to try and trick me. Oh look, we're done. The Great Barrier Reef is over 2,600 kilometers long and has nice visibility from space. Weird use of grammar, but yes. And I have been, and it is pretty awesome.